For thousands of years, roads have provided a means for safer and more efficient movement of goods and people, but as you will see in a moment, this is not always the case. While some of the roads on our list are heavily travelled thoroughfares, others are remote, winding and narrow. Whatever the case may be though, the 10 most dangerous roads in the world will likely convince you that walking isn't really that bad after all. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. The literal English translation for the mile-long Guoliang Tunnel Road is "road that tolerates no mistakes." Built by 13 local villagers in the Taihang Mountains, many of whom died during construction, the chiseled mountain tunnel measures only 15 feet high by 12 feet wide, but rocks insane views of the Chinese landscape through 30 windows that were cut out of the cliff. Commonwealth Avenue, Philippines. To locals is known as Killer Highway due to the high number of casualties and fatalities, thousands of deaths per year actually. That results from the heavy volume of traffic, a poor drainage system, which leads to heavy flooding during storms, hundreds of motorbikes that tour buses can't see, and even pedestrians walking nearby help contribute to the crazy number of accidents. Skippers Canyon Road, New Zealand. The Skippers Canyon Road, located in New Zealand, is unbelievably scary as it's made from a very narrow cut in the middle of a sheer cliff face. The road is all made of sharp turns and steep inclinations. This winding road actually requires a special permit to drive. If you do manage to get permission though, be ready for a slippery challenge, and good luck if you run into something coming in the other direction. Currently, this road is popular mostly among extreme tourists in search of adventure and adrenaline. Dalton Highway, Alaska. If we've learned anything from Ice Road Truckers on the History Channel, it's that the roads in Alaska suck. Feel like getting away from civilization? Then this is the highway for you. Few roads in the world offer the degree of isolation as the James W. Dalton Highway. Make sure you pack plenty of supplies because there are only 3 villages along this 666-kilometer road through the wilderness. Linking Fairbanks and oil fields to the north, huge trucks are its main traffic. Giving them the right of way is one of the road rules, the other is taking survival supplies and knowing how to use them. Zojila Pass, Kashmir, India. This strip of rock is not the place for a Sunday drive. It's better suited to a Mars rover than any manned vehicle. It's 9 kilometers long, about 3,500 meters above sea level, and provides an important link between Ladakh and Kashmir, so you'll have to dodge the numerous livestock. Aside from that, vicious winds and heavy snowfall often affect the region. Russian-Siberian Road to Yakutsk. This is the official federal government highway to Yakutsk, and it is also the only one to get there. As there are no other roads, the intrepid motorists are doomed to wallow in this dirt, or wait in a week-long 100 kilometers car lineup. They say women even gave birth while they were waiting. This can turn into a major humanitarian disaster during rainy spells, when the usual clay covering of the road turns into impassable mud blanket, swallowing trucks and tractors alike. In the meantime, the city has to partly airlift food products. Stelvio Pass, Italy. At 9,045 feet up the Alps, the Stelvio Pass is one of the most scenic drives in the world. The views are immense and insane, but appreciating those vistas may cost you. The 180-degree corners are dangerous, the concrete barriers low, and winter brings icy roads and slick conditions. One wrong move could send you over the cliffs. Kabul-Jalalabad Highway, Afghanistan. Located in the Valley of Death, this notorious road is highly trafficked by the Taliban and attacks are de rigueur, so don't expect an easy breezy drive. Even still, the narrow mountain passes that always seem to be full of oversized freight trucks are just as frightening. The way to Fairy Meadows, Pakistan. Although it may sound harmless, the way to Fairy Meadows has nothing to do with pixie dust or fairies, and is basically a typical mountainside dirt trail. It is actually an extremely narrow and dangerous 10-kilometer stretch of road that leads to Nanga Parbat, or the Killer Mountain in Pakistan. Fairy Meadows is a nearby valley with serene views of the huge mountain. The gravel road has not undergone any repair since it was built. Old Yungas Road, Bolivia. We'd rather hitchhike the highway to hell than take our chances on Old Youngest Road, aka the Death Road, considered the most dangerous in the world. The 40-mile stretch linking La Paz to Coroico hugs cliffs that overlook a sprawling canyon, and features so many sharp turns that you'd think drivers would putter along at 10 miles an hour rather than take a chance. They don't. More than 200 people a year fall to their death in trucks, cars, and public buses.